In this lesson, I'm going to be showing you how you can add texture to text or an image using opacity masks. So let's select our type tool, click, and let's type texture. And let's bring it up nice and big. We can leave this as editable text if we like, that's absolutely fine. So you may have your own texture now that you'd like to import if you know how to do that, but if you don't, Illustrator has some already preloaded. So you go over to Symbols and select this drop down in the top right, and then down to Open Symbol Library, and then Artistic Textures. And you'll see that you get this additional palette pop up. And there's a whole host of different textures here, and you don't have to select the artistic ones, but I think there's one in here called Charcoal that I can click and drag onto the artboard. Make this a little bit bigger with the scale tool, and you can see it's quite a nice texture for that weathered grunge look. And that's what I'm going for in this lesson. So at the moment that's a symbol, so if we go to Object and Expand, leave these two ticked and click OK. So now pressing Command Y on the Mac or Control Y on the PC, you'll see that as before, we can see every detail of every element of this shape. So now we want to apply this to our texture text. So what we can do is we can drag this on top. Let's make it a bit bigger just so it covers all of the lettering. And I'm going to make it black. And I'll need to switch back to the other view mode so you can see. So as you can see, I can change the color of this symbol now I've expanded it. Okay, so now what I can do is select both of these. So that's the text and the symbol that we've expanded itself. And I'm going to go over to the transparency palette, and I can then click Make Mask. And untick the box that says Clip. And as you'll see, it's now applied this weathered grunge effect to our text. And like I said, you can do that to text and you can do it to images. And if you want to undo that, you can click this, go to the transparency palette and just click Release, and it will then separate those shapes back out. And that's how you can add texture to text or images using opacity masks in Adobe Illustrator.